Hey guys, what's up? This is GaLm, and welcome to the Summer Game Fest. We're going to be watching this live, although not on Twitch stream like I normally do. For the people who don't know what the Summer Game Fest, it's basically like E3. They do a bunch of game reveals and trailers and stuff, and then maybe some awkward in-between moments on stage. So we're going to see what we get this year. In terms of big game releases, I'm not really expecting a hell of a lot, especially since, like, the only thing that's on the top of my mind of things I want would be like another big Halo, but that's that'd be at the Xbox Game Showcase, which is not today. So we're just gonna see what ends up happening in this one instead, because I actually don't really fully know what's all coming out towards the end of this year. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna full screen this.
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
When is the Summer Game Fest gonna go all in and they're just gonna do it on a beach? Like, really bring out the summer vibes. Everyone has to wear like shorts and sandals.
I love the energy. Hello everybody, and welcome to Summer Game Fest, a showcase to celebrate what's new and next in video games. Now, every year, we have the distinct honor of coming together to spotlight the boundless creativity that defines our industry. Thank you all for joining us and giving us your time. And special thanks to Dante. I was reading my feed this morning.
Which
and saw
Dante?
That he canceled a date, and he hopes I don't disappoint him. Dante, we're going to do our best to make it worth your while. We have a really fun show ahead.
I don't know which Dante he's talking about.
We're going to give you a whirlwind tour of dozens of games from studios big and small. From Lego bricks to puppets, zombies to Marvel heroes, this show has a little bit of everything, including, yes, some brand new game announcements.
I like new game announcements. That's what I'm here for.
Gotta have some of those. Now, before we dive into the excitement, let's take a moment to recognize just how dynamic our industry has become. Here's a look at the top 10 selling new games on Steam so far in 2025 by units, according to Game Discover Co. Lots of great games. Now,
I've
the list
played
includes beloved franchises,
two
but
of those
sitting
so far.
proudly at number one with over 13 million units sold since February is Repo, a groundbreaking indie game crafted
That's
by
really
a
surprising to
passionate
me.
team of just 10 people at Semiwork in Uppsala, Sweden.
It's got
And
such an
closely
awful
trailing it is Schedule 1
logo,
from
too.
TVGS, a solo developer in Australia. It's inspiring that these indie creations stand side by side with heavyweights like Monster Hunter Wilds and the Oblivion remake. Absolutely. Now let's also applaud Claire Obscure from Sandfall. Okay. They might get some nominations at the end of the year. We're not there yet, but it is a monumental achievement, earning the highest user Metacritic score ever recorded for a game, all from a team of under 30 developers who bravely stepped away from big publishers to forge their own path. One thing is clear. With digital distribution and engines like Unreal, today's most innovative projects increasingly emerge from outside the traditional publisher system. And that's something to celebrate. But with more than 18,000 games released on Steam just last year, more than double from 2020, the challenge now is discovery. And that's precisely why events like Summer Game Fest, our partner showcases happening all weekend long, and initiatives like the Steam Next Fest are so essential. These events help remarkable games, big and small, find their audiences. And hopefully, if you're watching this show, you'll discover your next favorite game. So,
I'm ready.
That spirit,
let's start it off.
Kick things off with a game from an independent studio who is thinking very big. In 2017, 4 developers broke away from AAA publishers to chart their own course. Today, they're a thriving independent studio of 30 creators. And what you're about to see is a powerful testament to what passion, freedom, and a small, dedicated team can achieve. Let's take a look at our first new game announcement.
Okay, all right. But who are they? When you go like, oh yeah, it's coming from an indie team of 30 less people. I don't know who to expect it from.
You might be.
Is this going to be a Souls-like? This was feeling like a Souls-like, but the music, I like the music already.
They know naught of your nature. You're a weapon, child.
Oh my god, is with his chin? Oh my lord. What the hell was that big head thing?
They'll worship you until you fail. Then what?
You're no god, but neither are they.
Mortal Shell 2? I don't even remember the first one. But I guess now I'll have to check that out now.
All right, didn't that look great? Well, we got lots more to come. But right now, the end, the Nexus War, Galactus fight, or even live at Risky Reels. Over the years, Fortnite has innovated with mass-scale live in-game events. And tomorrow, Fortnite is set to do it again across console, PC, and phones. The Death Star's super laser is charged and ready to decimate the Battle Royale island. But there's
we're gonna
still
blow up the
hope.
island with the
You and
Death
your
Star?
friends can join the fight. Here's the first exclusive look at what you'll be part of tomorrow in the brand new live event, Death Star Sabotage.
I don't got Fortnite now though, at the moment. I actually still really like Fortnite. I tried to play it a few months ago and I just kept crashing. Fuck, this is the closest we're gonna get to like Space Battles Battlefront 3, huh?
Hit him with everything you've got.
Okay, I mean,
Think I saw Jonesy. All right. Right now, it is an honor to welcome to Summer Game Fest a legendary game creator who is set to release his latest project in just a few short weeks. With
Hideo
each of his
Kojima.
games, he pushes the gaming medium in bold new directions, and we are honored to have him with us for the first time at Summer Game Fest in person. Please, everyone, join me in welcoming the great Mr. Hideo Kojima.
oh yeah. I actually completely didn't realize Death Stranding 2 was like right around the corner. I didn't realize it was coming out at the end of June. I thought it was gonna be like a fall game.
Aki, great to see you. Mr. Kojima, here we are. The world tour begins at Summer Game Fest. It's great to have you here. We are so excited for DS2. So let me ask you, Mr. Kojima, you've worked for many years on this project. What do you hope players take away from DS2 when they play it later this month?
DS1 が出た後にコロナになったの
Well,
で、
we hit the pandemic after we released
僕ら皆
DS1.
さん、コロナを体験したと思うので、
Everyone experienced
コ
the
ロナを体
pandemic.
験した中での
So,
新しいつながりというか、
I wanted to
それをもう
show
一度ゲームをプレイし
something
ながら、
new connection
考えていただきたいと
after
思い
we
ます。
faced the pandemic. So I want everyone you to think about that when you play this game.
Okay, well, talking about playing the game, it's coming out later this month, but right now I know you prepared a special exclusive clip for SGF. Let's take a look at this.
はい、
Does that mean this game is gonna be a lot more hopeful? I mean, the first game has some hopeful notes. It's reconnecting people across America. So I guess we could be doing the same with Death Stranding 2, but like more.
Welcome. Have a seat. Over here, please.
Please, no smoking in the building.
No smoking, please. So you are Neil Varner.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do? For living?
I'm a porter.
So thank you. We're good for the day.
Okay. Thanks.
We're just gonna skip the whole interview, huh?
What?
So you made it then?
Sorry.
You really don't remember me.
The girl. You're alive. Stop! 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 Stop!
So much mystery.
I was gonna say, yeah,
Well, that
I
was
don't know
a
what the hell's going
clip
on,
from
but
the
that's
game, a
Death Stranding, I
cutscene.
guess.
We saw a first glimpse of Neil and Lucy, and we met them in the trailer back at South by Southwest, but we got a little bit more of them here.
I didn't
Tell
see
us
that
a little
trailer.
bit more about this clip and the characters of Neil and Lucy.
まあ DS2 で非常に重要なキ
In
ャラクターです
it's a very important character.
ニールとルーシ
Neil
ー
and
で
Lucy.
まあちょっと詳しくは言えませんけ
I
ど
can't really say because there'll be spoilers.
手にカニ座の刻印が
You
2人あ
saw
る
the cancer mark on both of their
すごい
hands
深いつながりがあって
So they have
これが
this
物語に
deep
大き
connection
く関わってきます
and
で
reveals
前回
throughout the
ク
story.
リフっていう人気キャラクターがい
And
ま
last
すけど
time on
マツさんがや
DS1,
って
we have Cliff,
で
who was
物
played
語
by
的には
Max.
彼はもういなくな
And
った
of
の
course,
で
by story,
まあ 2では出せ
he will
ない
not be in
で今回ニ
DS2.
ールっていうのがマ
But
ツ
this
さんの
time,
代わりというかそ
Neo
の
will
同
be
じような
like
役割を担って
playing like the role that
登場
Max
します
did for DS2
で
this
まあクリ
time.
フすごい人気あったので
And Cliff was a very
まあ
popular
クリフを超えるようなキャラクタ
But I
ーを作ろうとしてまあルカさん
We
に
have
お
to
願い
kind
し
of
て
like top that
結構いいキャラクタ
character.
ー
So
になった
Luca
と
Marinetti was a great
非
actor,
常
and
に
I
心に
think
残る演技もしてい
it
ただ
was
い
great.
た
He did a great performance, so I think you'll like this new character,
も
Neo,
う
too.
20日後にゲーム出るんで
Well, the game's going to be out in 20 days, so I'm not going to give any spoilers, That's
I know.
what I brought today.
But there is more to share, and you won't have to wait very long to learn more about the game. Actually, this Sunday, as part of Summer Game Fest, you tune into the DS2 live game premiere, where Hideo will be joined by many members of the cast. He'll be sharing a new demo of the game, live gameplay demo, alongside Elle Fanning and Troy Baker, and I'll be there hosting it. And let's just say this is not the last that you've seen of Neil this weekend, and we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, I was surprised that way they showed up here
I'll show you
because
the
I knew about
gameplay scene.
見に来てください
the Sunday
So hope
reveal
you enjoy, we'll
or
join us
gameplay
Sunday, too.
showcase.
Excellent. All right, thank you so much. Hideo Kojima, everyone. Great to see you, Mr. Kojima. Thank you.
Thanks for an extra little teaser, Hideo Kojima.
All right, and now I'd like to introduce
Hideo.
my co-host for Summer Game Fest. She's along for the party, a veteran games journalist on GameSpot and the co-host of the Friends Per Second podcast. Please join me in welcoming the incredible Lucy James.
Thanks, Jeff, and hello, Summer Game Fest. I am so excited to be here this year. Thank you for having me. Now, we are honored to reveal an exciting new project from Raw Power Games, a new team headquartered in Copenhagen, Denmark. Here, you can engage in intense combat, fight for land, glory, and legacy, and lead massive armies into epic scale battles, as narrated by actor Tom Hardy.
Okay, all right. That's random. Tom Hardy.
So the priests tell us. So the Lord commands. But ambitious men do not listen.
I'm still waiting for like the medieval zombie game that was shown off like 3 years ago or something.
But war found me. I became like them. I took up the sword, prayed I could win redemption through my deeds. But some paths, once taken, have only one ending. I shall find no peace. On this road, there is only death.
Forge your destiny. Oh.
But that's just my story. Go write your own.
Chronicles Medieval. I was almost hoping that this would be a different game series. I don't remember the name of it off the top of my head.
That was a very cool new project in a brutal European medieval world. Now it's time to hang on to the edge of tomorrow. Sonic Racing Crossworlds is a thrilling new entry in the legacy
Sonic.
of racing action games within the Sonic franchise. Crossworlds brings other worlds and familiar faces to Sonic Racing, including surprise guest characters being revealed here at SGF for the first time.
Well, I wonder how many crossovers they're going to do. I know they're doing a SpongeBob one, but are they actually like bring the characters in? Because that would be really random. Since I don't have a Switch 2, this might be the closest chance I get to playing another kart game on PC. Miku! Hatsune Miku! What the? And the Yakuza characters too? Alright. This isn't what I thought of when I thought of crossover. It's just a random dude. A Persona dude. Joker! I wasn't expecting a lot of the crossover characters, the first ones, to all be like humans. I mean, at that point, you really can't just go anywhere. Looks neat.
Coming in September, but that is not all. We'd like to introduce the man behind the creation of everyone's favorite blue hedgehog, Takashi Iizuka.
Are you going to show a second Sonic game?
I'm honored to be here to talk about our latest Sonic Racing game. Sonic Racing Crossworld is the next generation of the Sonic Racing series, developed by Sonic Team and the Sega Arcade Racing Team. You can feel brand new experience from the new future travel ring, which you can warp in the race. Also, unlike another kart racing game, this game will have online cross-platform matchmaking.
You can't dig it.
You
can't
race
dig it.
against all of your friends
Mario
across
Kart like
all
that.
of the platform. Lastly, I have one more thing I'd like to show everyone here today. Take a look inside of the travel ring.
All right, I'm looking in the portal. It's Mike's Crew Steve! That's so random.
Minecraft and Sonic. I guess you could say, you gotta go craft. Well, I gotta laugh. That's all I want. That's all I want. Next, we're excited to reveal a brand new action RPG from Bandai Namco Studios. Embark on a journey across a dark fantasy world and uncover a vast story that eclipses time.
I feel like a lot of the action RPG games are dark fantasy. Like the very first game they showed was like super gory, dark fantasy, Dark Souls.
Time. For some, it heals.
I don't think you can heal having candles for a brain.
It wounds.
Yeah.
And for our world, it promises only oblivion. Our hopes lost long ago. But you have the power to change all of this. If time were a weapon to wield, could you undo the sins of ruin? In this time, or maybe the next, you'll find how to save us all.
I do like time travel shenanigan stories. There's a lot that you can do there. And I like that this is a little bit more, rather than like full on like Dark Souls, Bloodborne-esque, this looks a little bit more Devil May Cry, like art style wise at least. Oh, it's Code Vein. Oh shit. I wasn't expecting it to just be a sequel to Code Vein. I never played the original. So I guess now I gotta go do that sooner. Epic Games? Section 9 Interactive? Or is it Section Interactive 9? My phone's in front of the subtitles. I don't know what they're saying. We are waiting for you. Ooh. Survival horror game? Oh, Jesus. Do they just ditch you to go fight things on your own each floor? End of Abyss, coming 2026. I mean, it looks... Sorry. It looks cool.
That was a very moody, cool new game. That was End of Abyss, the debut title from Malmo, Sweden-based Section 9 Interactive, an atmospheric action-adventure game coming in 2026 to the Epic Games Store and consoles. Next, we'll step into the black and white world of rubber hose animation with Mouse PI for Hire, developed by first-time developer Fumi Games and published by PlaySide, releasing later this year. Here's a quick new look at the game and the reveal of a familiar voice.
There's something rotten at the heart of Mouseburg.
Crooks beware. Detective Pepper's in the house.
There are those who would bend the city to their will.
Dumb wise guys and fake cheese wheels.
And those who do anything to save it.
They won't even know what hit them.
Troy Bacon is Jack Pepper. Oh.
Here we go.
Yeah, I guess that would be a familiar voice. I didn't pick up on it there. but I also don't
Another roll
have
for Troy Baker. All
the
right,
volume
that's not
super loud
all
in my
from
ears.
Playside. Now comes the announcement of another ambitious project from this independent Australian developer. We've been talking to them for a while about this project, which builds on their recent launches of Kill Knight and Age of Darkness. But this takes things to a whole new level. It's a premium real-time strategy game built for PC based on one of the most iconic fantasy franchises in the world. Any guesses? Let's take a look.
We haven't been getting a hell of a lot of RTS games, so is this going to be Witcher? Oh, it's Game of Thrones. Okay, sure.
You may think you know how the game is played. But this is not the game you know.
Hey man, if you like,
this is your legacy.
You kick him into fire once, he dies, right? Like they just blow up.
You decide who wins and who dies.
Oh no, Jon Snow! You're not supposed to run into the blade. Whoa.
Game of Thrones. War for Westeros.
Okay, well, what's the actual RTS gameplay look like? Like, that's the big part. You can make as many cool CGI things as you want.
All right, now it is time for the global reveal of an FPS action-adventure RPG.
Oh, wow, that's a lot of genres in one.
The great Silkovsky once said, one could count 1,000,000 billion suns in the known universe. So why do we deny other intelligent
Is this
beings?
Atomic Heart 2?
It is said, if they were out there, they would have visited Earth.
I think this is Atomic Heart 2.
My
good for them.
answer is, maybe they will visit us. But time has not come yet for this. The dawn of a new era. The era of Atomic Heart 2.
Star leaping through the sky like a tiger, defying the laws of gravity. Passing by like laying
Oh shit, alright, I guess it's gonna be way bigger open world wise. We're legitimately just getting a bunch of movement mechanics and jumping off buildings and shit. Whoa.
If you wanna have a good time, just give me a call.
Have a good hunt, Captain.
Oh, okay. The flying golden robot ladies are on our side. That's good. Oh my goodness. What the hell is this little creature? Is this the closest we're getting to like a island Far Cry game in like so long? Are we playing multiple characters, or is he just getting dressed up in different ways across the trailer?
That's right. Atomic Heart 2 is in active development at Munfish on Unreal Engine 5, a spiritual successor to the first game with a retro-futuristic world on a global scale, and this time there's a greater emphasis on RPG elements and player freedom.
How is it a spiritual successor?
Believe it or not, is not all from Munfish today.
You mean it's not a direct sequel?
Is it recording?
Yeah, it is.
It's in the sky, a giant cube.
Okay.
I can still barely believe it myself. When it showed up, I was in the lab. I didn't even see it. You know, I felt that same fear, though. A terrible sense of my own powerlessness. How did the whole of humanity miss it? And did we actually miss it? What if the cube didn't appear, but revealed itself? What if it was always there, and we've only just started to see it?
What is this? This feels like it's gonna be an extraction shooter or something. The Cube, Atomic Universe. I don't know. I guess they...
Cute little guy. The Cube is yet another new project from Munfish, an MMO RPG shooter set in the Atomic Universe on a massive levitating cube you can see there, where the edges are constantly rotating to create unique gameplay combinations that are ever evolving. All right, let's jump into the Marvel Cosmic Invasion universe.
The cube, the rotating world sounds cool. I don't know about it being an MMO, though.
With multiplayer fun for up to 4 players. You can pick between 15 Marvel characters to play, but so far, only 7 have been revealed. Well, now it's time to meet the next 2.
All right, Rocket Classic, She-Hulk, all right. I don't know what the gameplay of this is like. Oh, rest in peace. Okay. I hadn't seen this game before. It's cute. It's retro.
This isn't hell.
Capcom?
World.
Onimusha?
What is this place?
I know they're working on like remakes and sequels and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I think it's Onimusha.
Also, you don't have a chance.
Enough! I need more!
Pick your battle, piggy!
Musashi! We both want the same thing, Musashi. But there's only room for one at the top. And it won't be a coward who runs for jewels. Words never did work between us, did they?
Sasaki Ganyu.
I don't know anything about the Onimusha story, so I don't know. I don't know who's who.
That was a new look at Onimusha: Way of the Sword,
Or if those were
which we
even
announced
returning
back in
characters.
December at the TGAs. It is coming in 2026 and will be playable this summer at Gamescom. Now let's completely switch gears. You guys all know I love my puppets, and this next project is one I've been tracking for a few years, as a team at String Studios is using Unreal Engine 5 to create an insane digital puppeteering pipeline. It's actually a thing. What you're about to see is running completely in real time in Unreal, and I cannot wait to play it. Here is an unexpected new game announcement that combines comedic storytelling and arcade fighting action. Check this out.
Arcade fighting action with puppets?
Fuzzy, the tournament of a million punches, you'll get yourself killed!
All right, you little sick of fuzzy shit. Show me what you got. What? If you're gonna be champ, we gotta transform you. Why are you even here? Don't waste my time.
Save us, Fuzzy, or we'll die.
Attaboy. Attaboy.
How does the gameplay actually play out?
Car blow! This maid ain't gonna beat itself! I've been taking dumps in there all day. Jab, jab, jab.
Okay, so it seems like quick time cutscenes as like a
Super
game, but you're
fun.
playing as
Gotta
puppets.
wishlist that,
It's
right?
adorable.
All right, well, next, it's time to see the announcement of a brand new game in Deception We Trust.
Deception We Trust. Is that the name of the game?
An ancient white castle deep in the mountains, lost to time and legend. Only the chosen find their way here. Gathered from every corner of the earth, divided yet bound. Wolves and lambs. Engaged in a perilous dance of wits, a game where truth is but a shadow. Enough theatrics. I'll get to the point.
Killer Inn.
Killer Inn is a murder mystery action game. The killers lurk elusively in plain sight. Kill someone and a clue will remain. Hair, fingerprints, blood, clothes. The lambs scramble to find clues, one step closer to unmasking the culprits. Who is guilty will eventually come to light. Wolves win by killing every lamb. Lambs win by rooting out every wolf. Such simple rules. But there's so much more to this game of murderous mystery. Complete quests to level up, buy items with the gold you earn, loot chests for weapons and armor, steal items, blow up opponents, poison others, place traps, discover one of your own is a wolf. Is killing not to your taste? Then you'd better escape the castle. Now the paths to victory are clear. You would do well to remember, deceit and deduction are your strongest weapons in this game of life or death. Your invitation awaits.
Okay, I mean, more deception games.
That was Killer Inn,
they're
a
fun
24-player
with friends.
multiplayer game from Square Enix where you compete in a game of life or death using social deduction skills to win. All right, it's hard to believe this next game was first announced at TGA in 2021. I know it's been a while, their recent tech tests prove that some things are definitely worth the wait. I'm of course talking about Ark Raiders. This is one of the most anticipated games of the year, and we're excited to share a new trailer which will tell you more about the mysteries surrounding the world of Speranza and the long-awaited launch date coming later this year. From Embark Studios, here's the world premiere of the release date trailer for Ark Raiders.
Okay, all right, we're getting a release date finally. I still haven't had a chance to play this, but it's looking good. the extraction shooter genre has grown on me a little bit more since this was originally announced.
Let your body settle into a slower rhythm. Clear your mind of all distractions. You don't have to walk this path alone. Surround yourself with resourceful friends. Here, you are in control.
Damn, she self-revived and turned the tables on that dude. October 30th. It's like basically a Halloween game, okay? Cool. A little far,
That's
though.
right, everyone. Ark Raiders is coming October 30th, 2025 for PC and console. Congrats to Embark Studios. All right, Dune fans, now you can finally step onto the world of Arrakis yourself. Dune Awakening combines the survival and MMO genres with a thrilling cinematic story. It arrives on PC in just a few days on June 10th, but you can play it right now in Steam Advanced Access. Here is a brand new look.
Yeah, this is another game that I thought was like years away. So I really wasn't paying too much attention to its development. I was like, yeah, it's gonna be so far away. But now it's out. Basically. So I guess I gotta look into it a little bit more. All these green armors are appealing to me. What, you don't agree? What the? Now we're enemies. No longer friends. I doubt that will ever happen, but the idea is cool. You become opposing forces to someone that you worked with at some point.
I saw my world fall to ash, consumed by the void. Try as I might to carve 'Twas all for naught.
Oh, this is big.
Some say time stops for no one. Neither man nor God, living nor dead.
So this looks like another like grimdark,
Yet what then of those who deign
Dark Souls-esque action RPG, but it looks like it also has co-op, so like that's fun.
to save what remains of our broken worlds? You need only take my hand.
Those could just be companions though.
Return to the past, where your journey awaits.
Chrono Odyssey. Playtest June 20th to 22nd. What about the release date of the full game?
Every hero's tale begins with a trial. But the true lead of the story has yet to emerge.
This looks like one of the gacha games. Wuthering Waves.
Cannot be easy.
Zenless Zone Zero? No, that one's a little bit more.
What is more compelling to you, sir?
Just as he once came
Future
to,
society kind of thing.
filling that dark tower with light.
What happened while I was out? So I hear you're looking for someone?
The victors show no mercy to the defeated. People here despise weakness, worship strength, and crave glory.
I never doubted that you would end up here. I'm merely curious. What ending have you penned for Septimont this time?
A rat in the vessel. Such a tiny nuisance.
I zoned out for a second. I didn't actually catch the name of that last thing.
And don't come back.
Mio Memories in Orbit. Is our name going to be Mio or
Memories in Orbit,
or is it just an
stunning new
acronym?
Metroidvania platformer that has a demo on Steam you can play right now as part of Next Fest. What you're about to see next is a stop-motion co-op platformer where everything has been crafted by hand. It's called Out of Words, and I'm honored to show it to you today.
Oh, we're just not even going to be able to talk, huh?
Don't you see? We can't.
Come on, follow me.
What the? Other people get to talk, but not the player characters. Coming 2026. Okay. We're getting more and more adorable
What
co-op
a really
games.
unique and different game. This August signals the release of Mafia: The Old Country, the next entry in the acclaimed Mafia franchise from the team at Hangar 13. It's a gritty mob story set in the brutal underworld of 1900 Sicily. Here is the Summer Game Fest trailer.
Betrayal burns because it can only come from someone close. An enemy can't hurt you like a friend.
It's interesting that we're getting a research of the Mafia series. That's great.
Sono Enzo. I work here.
My friends, my family, my beautiful daughter, Isabella.
Don Torrisi looks out for people around here. Sometimes the client is feeling less than cooperative and we need to,
teach them a lesson.
remind them of their obligations.
This is between us and Spadaro.
Where I come from, commitment
means everything. If this is how he wants it, this is how it'll be.
The Dons noticed you, Enzo. This is an opportunity.
Do you wish to commit to this family?
Enzo! We can't let them get away!
When Isabella became involved, it became our business.
Piggy Puttana!
In this family, loyalty is everything.
We do not always get to choose what we do.
We can choose who we are.
And who are you, Enzo?
August 8th. That's pretty close.
And if you thought that guy was a stud, just wait till you see this next game. LEGO Voyagers captures the creative, hands-on spirit of classic LEGO play and will also support a Friends Pass, just like Split Fiction. Here's the first ever look.
Dude, Mafia Old Country seems so much more violent than the other Mafia games. It just seems like there's just constant conflict there. We've got another 2-player co-op adventure. But this time a LEGO game. That's a rocket ship back there. Are we gonna fly off? I guess we are. We're going to space. Or we're just gonna watch it happen, I guess. It's gonna be on the PS4 as well, huh? That's kind of random.
Summer Game Fest. I'm Carolyn Lawrence, voice actor for a few familiar faces you might have grown up with on Nickelodeon. Some with squirrel suits, thank you. Some with science smarts, and some with serious attitude. Nickelodeon has always been about wild worlds and weirder characters. And while I'm mostly sworn to secrecy today, I am thrilled to have a hand in revealing something that brings a lot of those characters together like never before. I hope you enjoy the first look at Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny. Yee-haw!
Woo! What is Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny?
A great evil would emerge. However, a brave and wise and powerful and ridiculously handsome wizard would call upon his magic powers to summon the most ferocious, most awesome, most totally radical team of adventurers the land had ever seen. They alone would be able to...
SpongeBob? What are you doing here, SpongeBob?
Imagination! Stupid goober!
Yeah. Hey.
It's been almost 2 years since players first stepped into the role of
I'm down for
Geppetto's
more
puppet to save
random
the city
Nickelodeon
of
nostalgia
crack,
games.
disease, and puppet frenzy in Lies of P. Overture is a DLC expansion to Lies of P that transports players back in time with new characters, environments, and of course, imposing enemies and bosses. Here's the exclusive new look.
The way he was saying Lies of P made me think of it like a name. Eliza P. I've heard a lot of good things about this game. That's pretty good. I ended up missing its release date, but I still want to play it, and obviously now it's DLC. Or DLCs, if it already has one? I'm not sure. Jeez. Maybe we can put you back inside the sphere, and you can keep napping. Dude, we're getting our characters getting brutalized. Oh, available today. Cool. Shadow drop.
Yes, that's right. Overture is available today across all platforms to play, so enjoy it this weekend. All right, next up, the small video game publisher Serenity Forge, based in Boulder, Colorado, shared this game with me a few months back with a DM that said, Doki Doki Literature Club meets Silent Hill.
What?
That piqued my interest. I think you might get a kick out of this announcement, too.
That sounds really intense. Serenity Forge. Well, hold on, what about the Doki Doki Literature Club in Silent Hill? This is looking too sweet. Oh, there's blood.
I sit at the front of the dinner table where he used to be.
I've empty.
My plate's full. Plates of food. Plates of tomatoes. Plates of hay. Plates of noodles. Plates of her legs. Beautiful. Broken.
I don't think you're supposed to be eating people's legs.
Plates and plates. The garden is lush and green, and everything's lovely. Dinner's ready.
I don't like the bad things seem to be happening here. Fractured blooms.
There's a hunger that feeds and blooms, and I will feed, and I will bloom.
I think you gotta leave that house. Do we have a release date? Let's just wish this now. You get creeped out eventually. All right.
I wouldn't recommend eating those tomatoes. All right, NCSoft is expanding its Blade and Soul universe. Let's take a look at the rich lore and dynamic action in Blade and Soul Neo, just out on Steam, and Blade and Soul Heroes coming soon.
Why is she killing tigers with a minigun? Is this all still just for Blade and Souls? Or did we just swap to a different gacha game? Is that a character from One Punch Man? What the fuck? What? This is so random. I don't even know what this game is overall, and now we've just got a One Punch Man crossover. Okay, so that was a different game. Crystal of Atlan. This looks like a pretty expansive RPG. I don't really know much about the original story. I've definitely seen the anime, like clips of the anime around. I've never seen the anime itself, or the original, if it had like an original manga or light novel or whatever. But this looks intense. Okay. Hey, more The Witcher. No more Witcher. We're jumping through stuff now.
5.6 is available today.
This is a technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4.
Human Creator is now fully integrated into Unreal Engine.
You're seeing me live in real time.
Squid Game will be coming to UEFN.
It started with an epic mega grant, and it's now a serious contender for Game of the Year.
That Mongilsta Dive will be exclusively on the Epic Game Store.
I mean, fair enough. The Unreal Engine's been powering a whole lot of games. One forever, but also upcoming games.
Of nature.
Another Jurassic Park.
Genetic power across continents.
Controlling it, or like, you know, we own a park.
It's up to us to nurture what we have set free, to find hope within this chaos. Well, to help life find a way.
It's adorable. You can drive your car during the middle of an outbreak. Jurassic World Evolution. This is like the third of the guy. I still haven't played the series. I was thinking of downloading and playing it during my whole middle move.
I'm Celia from Yacht Club Games. 10 years ago, we broke new ground with our first game, Shovel Knight.
I've played
Today,
that.
I'm thrilled to share a world premiere look at our next IP, Mina the Hollower. Mina continues our traditions of refining retro gameplay for a new generation. It's a bone-chilling adventure that it blends intense combat, free roaming exploration, and precise platforming. As Mina, a whip-wielding hollower, you'll burrow through danger and unravel the mysteries of a cursed island. A decade ago, we unearthed a groundbreaking legend. This year, we're bringing our next bona fide classic.
Will it also be like a retro pixel game? It seems like it. I feel like we lost even more bits. I'll have to give this an earnest try. I'm never a big fan of old school 8-bit or like that entire era of art style.
All right, this is a special one. Our next game comes from a well-known developer that has done. Yeah. Oh, Kyle Bossman, everyone.
All right. I don't know who that is.
Kyle Bossman. All right. Well, let me see what this says. Oh. Hey, Jeffy. If you're reading this, it means three things. Number one, You're killing it at the fest with your oodles of totally natural charisma. Debatable. B, I'm at your house playing long darts with the fam. And 3, you're gonna do me a solid and skip that Silksong trailer so you can pimp my revolutionary VR gaming venture that will shock the industry probably. A wet one on the lips, comma, waved.
A Deadpool game?
All right, let's take a look.
Ooh, Red Band trailer. Hell yeah. Handcrafted with cuddles by the Merc with a MetaQuest. Kick back and bask in the glory of gaming's first quintuple A tropical farming sim experience. Oh, hi, new friend. Escape the turd burger of late-stage capitalism and enter a world of VR magic and wonder. You'll care for exotic pets, the elderly, and this fucking thing with hip-hop Satan. Oh, hi, don't worry, he's a fascist. He deserves this big time. This guy's a total dick. What the hell?
Ugh.
Who designed this shit? I wiped my ass on this first. You're welcome. Who got the lobotomy with fries? All your dreams of being inside me come true in VR. Spider-Man gets Insomniac, and I get this shit? I'm craving Korean barbecue now. Is that weird? Whoa!
That's cool. I don't have a Quest, so I don't think I can play that at all. I also don't have my VR anymore, so.
Neil Patrick Harris is Deadpool, all right. Last year at Gamescom, we announced Dying Light the Beast, the culmination of a decade of Techland's experience building survival horror games. Kyle Crane is back as the player character in this title that blends open world and action survival horror.
Yes.
Let's take a look at the latest trailer with some big news, the release date.
Yeah, release date trailer for Dying Light the Beast.
What can you tell me about the Baron?
He's a narcissistic sociopath. He's experimenting on humans like they're lab rats. God only knows what the Baron's planning to do with those monsters.
We're getting even more big mutations.
I don't care how high his walls are or how big his army is. That fucker will pay for what he did to me. All the years he took from me, all the agony he put me through.
You want revenge?
Damn right I do!
Ooh, that's nice.
An old chemical factory south of the city. The Baron's men operate out of there.
Then I'll go there and fucking kill him.
I'm always down for more Dying Light. I know they put a lot of work into like...
There's the big news. Dying Light the Beast is coming on August 22nd, Gamescom week. All right.
They did a lot of changes to Dying Light 2 after I played the game.
From classic coming of
so I think they learned a lot of lessons from that.
Highs and lows of adolescence, the bonds of friendship, and the nostalgia of growing up. Mixtape comes from Beethoven and Dinosaur, an Annapurna Interactive, and this is your exclusive new look at this game that plays like a love letter to teenage memories.
What are we doing?
Hanging out, getting buzzed.
I've got to get out of this place.
At the end of an era,
when everything's about to change, it's time to look back on your greatest hits.
You know,
Mom, who is it?
One moment. It's the pigs, darling.
Shit. Jesus.
This year, experience a retrospective like no other. Beethoven and Dinosaur invites you to relive the teenage riot, to spend one last night together before school's out forever.
Yeah, my teenage years were nothing like this.
And with a soundtrack this good, it's gonna be one hell of a night. And The Cure. I love The Cure.
That doesn't sound very streamer friendly.
Experience it for yourself. Mixtape. Nothing but the hits.
Looks adorable. Not just particularly nostalgic for me, but I'm down to play it anyway.
You have seen it. A beautiful world where harmony reigns. Will you struggle until your last fleeting moment? Your destinies are sealed. There is no escaping them.
That is why we must end you. Right here and now.
On your guard.
This is gorgeous. Take this. And just getting started. Let's put it into action.
The surge of power. Savor each moment.
Now, get ready.
Oh, Jesus.
Everyone, are you with me? We will live on in this world.
I like the animation art style.
No matter what hardships
And the art style for the game is okay too, but I feel like the perspective's a little zoomed out.
Future filled with hope.
Like a little too far.
Toa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree.
What's that on September 19th? It's pretty close.
A beautiful game. That was the global announcement of Toa, a new roguelike from Bandai Namco and
Oh, it's a
developed
roguelike?
Brownies, a game drawing from classic Japanese art with a whimsical spin on Eastern mysticism. Next, we want to introduce you to a game made by a first-time solo developer in Bandung, Indonesia. With the help of 9 of his friends, he's built an intense action beat-em-up with brutal hand-to-hand combat set in his hometown. This is Acts of Blood.
They left me with nothing. No justice, no peace, just names on the wall. The hunt isn't over. Not until I kill them all.
We've been getting a lot of beat 'em up games like this. You know, especially after Sifu came out. We've got our old boy fight a bunch of enemies hallway. Random parkour. Oh my god. And then randomly guns for some reason.
Bad dot line.
Looks cool.
Amazing what these solo devs can do
Badass.
today. Now it is time for the reveal of the next game from Montreal-based Tribute Games, the makers of TMNT Shredder's Revenge and Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which you saw a little bit earlier. If you're like me, you've been waiting for more than a decade for this reveal.
Really? What do I... Is this a Scott Pilgrim game? This feels like a Scott Pilgrim-esque kind of game. Yeah. Is this a sequel to the other Scott Pilgrim game? Scott Pilgrim X or EX?
Scott Pilgrim is back with his fists flying in a brand new brawling adventure in EX. You'll battle through space-time and the streets of my hometown of Toronto with Scott, Ramona, and 5 of their former rivals in this online 4-player co-op adventure with a story written by Scott Pilgrim creator Brian Lee O'Malley. All right, We're going to be right back. But first, we have a very special message from Maggie Robertson, TGA winner in 2021 for her performance in Resident Evil Village.
Oh, wow. Wait, the super tall?
There.
Yeah.
Wait long. We've been preparing delightful ways to make you suffer. So enter the village if you dare. We've slashed the price to be lower
Lady
than ever
Demetress.
for you simple little man things. Still thirsty? Worry not, you ungrateful wretch. There's plenty more fun to go around.
Where's our Resident Evil 9 announcement?
Cease this foolishness and make your decision wisely.
I'm about to say, dude, why are your trailers so dramatic and then like half of everything else that comes from your game is like horny gooner bait kind of stuff? I mean, I've heard that the game is generally fun.
Humankind has been obsessed with the hard.
What the? There's so much shit going on here. What's happening?
A glorious morning has dawned on something that's simply harder. Scum.
Scum? Didn't that game die already?
Your hard just got harder.
I guess maybe it just never actually hit full release. There are so many games that are like in that genre of like, oh, it's a survival game. Kind of makes me think H1Z1.
What are you doing here?
Come with me.
At first, I thought it was just broken synapses in my head.
Keep your lens speed on.
I've been seeing things. Like a part of me that's been buried down deep feels like it's just knocking to get out. I'll be seeing you around, Charlie. Maybe this is the real me.
Diaz,
You were a good soldier. I don't want any part of your future. It's activating.
June 10th. Jesus, that's right around the corner. Hitman? But why? That's so random.
Hi everyone, I'm Hakan Abrak, CEO of IO Interactive. We can't wait for you to discover Mindside when it launches on June the 10th from Builder Rocket Boy and IO partners. And yes, you may have noticed Agent 47 will be contracted for a very special assignment in Red Rock City. This week,
oh yeah, the 007 game.
This week we finally revealed 007 First Light to the world, and your reactions were heartwarming. It's coming in 2026, but we want to make the wait more exciting. We are bringing someone into Hitman, the World of Assassination, who is very dear to the Bond universe. Let's take a look.
Just bringing Q or something? Just some random...
Your target is the elusive shadow banker, known only as Le Chiffre, a financial mastermind with suspected ties to the criminal underworld.
Mads Mikkelsen.
He has arranged a high-stake poker game at the Casino Monarchique in Paris. Our clients have deemed this unacceptable.
I've invited these people for a reason. I know their weaknesses. Mr. Rengang, he's too impatient, and Miss Bai, well, she likes a drink. Don't know about the newcomer, Mr. Smith, though. He's the only wild card. Well, this is turning into an interesting evening.
Welcome to the VIP room here at the Casino Monarchique.
Reaper. Unusual name.
Names are for friends. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Le Chiffre?
That's pretty neat. I've never actually seen the movie that had Mads Mikkelsen in it, the 007 movie. I've only seen like 2 of them, like the recent James Bond series.
We know our players waited a long time for 007.
But I like Mads Mikkelsen, so no,
it's
whatever.
just around the corner, coming out next year. However, Hitman is live right now. So I thought, why wait? And I asked a fellow Danish friend to join me here. As a matter of fact, he is here with us today.
That's right, everyone at Summer Game Fest, please welcome the great Mads Mikkelsen.
Oh, he's just right back there, huh?
Good to see you, Mads. Thank you for joining us, and thanks for coming to Summer Game Fest. Mads, you are Cliff, but you're also Agent 47's next target as Le Chiffre, the villain we know from Casino Royale.
Yep, that's it. And you know, this is... I've always had a deep love for this character. It's a role that means a lot to me because of a lot of reasons. So when Haggard gave me the chance to step into the shoes of the Chiffre once again, I did not hesitate for 1 second. But this time is a little different. He's more confident. He's dangerous. He's not just a brilliant mind hiding behind a desk. He is visceral, unpredictable, and ruthless. And let's just say this time he doesn't outsource the violence anymore.
Yeah, but you're also the target of Agent 47. I think you're just going to get brutally murdered in like 50 different ways.
In a casino in Paris, we want to make an homage
Banana
to
from fucking a mile away.
Casino Royale, while keeping surprises for our players. James Bond and Agent 47 have very different set of skills, and the mission will be handled in very different creative ways.
Yeah, he's not going to beat me in poker. He's going to figure something else out.
So I guess it is not just about the shot, it's about the bluffing around the table this time?
Yeah, sure, exactly. It's the Chiffre is always like 2 steps ahead of you. He reads you before you read him, so it's a little like bringing a chess player to a poker game.
We built the mission to allow several parts, unexpected characters, appearances, and even custom poker mechanics.
Wow, all right, well, when do we get to play this?
That's the best part. We wanted to surprise you, so the team is updating the game as we speak. Le Chiffre, Elusive Target mission starts today in a few hours.
Oh, sort of a shadow drop, but it's today.
Days. And if you play it, you will unlock a unique reward in 007 First Light.
Amazing. All right. Well, Hakan Mods, thanks for joining us for Summer Game Fest. Appreciate it, guys.
Thanks for having me.
so much.
Thank
All right,
you.
great to see you.
Honestly, I thought they were going to play the level on the stage and just spoil the whole thing.
Now here's the announcement of a new party game coming later this year that will delight LEGO fans, made with over 1 million LEGO bricks, 300 minifigures, and over 700 trillion minifigure combinations.
Neat.
It's Saturday night somewhere, so make some noise for LEGO Party!
Get ready!
For a nail-biting competition.
We're minifigures, Dad. We don't have nails. It's an action-packed contest to collect the most golden bricks.
But will you be helped by friendly krakens?
Or hindered by evil monsters.
Or lightly toasted by a flying lizard with wings?
That's a dragon, Ted. And what about our amazing mini-games, Ted?
That's what it's about. That's what a party game is about, the mini games.
It's actually more like 60.
Whoa, that's a lot.
With surprises around every corner, anything can happen.
Anything?
Anything.
Anything?
Yes, anything.
Okay, but certainly not a giant crab, a mythical king cobra, or Master Wu smashing a crate.
Those were literally just on screen, Ted.
Wow! We've got all that and more in LEGO Party!
Sure. We need more party games.
That is looking mighty tasty.
Wait, did that? I didn't see a Steam logo or anything.
All right, next, a new look at a new team shooter from Dreamhaven and Moonshot Games. 20 players across 5 ships venture into the most treacherous region of space, hoping to get their hands on the artifact. The game is called Wildgate, and the open beta starts next week during Steam Next Fest. And we're also very happy to announce the game will launch on July 24th for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox.
Damn.
Let's see what it means to get into some serious space shenanigans.
That's a solid release date. There's not too much else happening in the summer, so I saw the first trailer for this and I love the idea of it. I love shipboarding shenanigans. Or at the very least, like spaceship boarding shenanigans.
This feels bad.
Now their ship is flying. Is that the artifact?
Safe with me.
This'll be good.
Good thing that wasn't our ship.
Yeah, it looks cool. I'm down at we'll see how it plays out in the beta.
I'm proud to reveal to you the next game from Toronto-based Drinkbox Studios, the team behind the Guacamelee series and Nobody Saves the World. They're making a full 3D game that can be played alone or with a friend in co-op. You can find out more during Day of the Devs right after the show, but for now, here is the global reveal of Blighted.
Looking over this decaying world, one can only wonder, how did it all come to this? It began with the ancient rituals, the dead buried with a seed from the trees of memory. Those who ate of the fruit saw the lives they lived and passed their knowledge to future generations until Sorcisto, in his lust for power, consumed the brains of the living, spreading this blight. You harbor it too, I see. Should you fall, pray the vultures consume you before the blight does.
Makes me think of Hades. So maybe that's how it'll play out. We'll see how the story ends up being.
There is more Blighted coming up right after the show in Day of the Devs. All right, next is a first-person survival action horror game from Team Clout. It's a new team of 50 with founders in Canada and Armenia. They partnered with the new Munfish Powerhouse label to bring this insane Unreal Engine 5 game to life with unpredictable monsters and visceral dismemberment. Here is your first look.
Is it called Ill? Man, Munfish is just, they've got 3 games at this Summer Game Fest. Ew. Looks like a good shotgun. Not the zombie throwing a random can at you. Ugh. Oh, I thought they were all like one. That might just be a big horde. Oh, that's pretty awful. Are you a friend? Nope, he's pointing it at us too. Oh, Christ.
Poor little babies. All right, Mecca Break is one of 2025's most anticipated shooters, with its previous beta amassing over 300,000 concurrent players on Steam and 3 million players in total.
Wow.
In this game, you explore a sci-fi universe and pilot powerful mechs with immersive aerial and ground combat. As a top wishlisted game, players are clamoring to know just one thing: when is the release date? Well, here's Mecca Break's latest trailer with the answer you've all been waiting for.
Very good. I feel like this game's been, you know, just teased out for the last 2 years. Good lord. I played the beta last year, and it was alright. It was a little overwhelming, but I imagine that goes away the more you play the game. No! No! Don't crash out on me, hotel Wi-Fi. You know, this is making me want to just watch a Mecca Break anime versus playing the game, actually. I actually would be down to watch just
In this
a
next
badass
title,
story.
small-scale players traverse the oversized world around them, filled with local wildlife and hostile machines. Built by a small 8-person studio, this is Infinitesimals.
We saw like a small peek of this earlier when Epic Games was showing things off. It looked like Grounded,
Mechanicals approaching.
but more sci-fi.
We must now face a stark reality. The industrial civilization we were expecting to join is no more.
Whatever it takes, we find a way.
Looks pretty intense for an 8-person indie game.
2026 marks the 30th anniversary of a legendary video game franchise that I think we all know very well. Please
probably.
check this out.
What are we getting? What are we getting? There's a lot of games that have, 30 years on them. Oh, Resident Evil!
Happy birthday to you.
I think we're getting our Resident Evil 9.
Birthday, happy birthday.
Maybe?
Happy
Demetrius?
birthday to you. And to celebrate early, a special message from Takeuchi-san.
マギーさんありがとうございます。カプコン竹内です。皆様のおかげでバイオハザードも30周年を迎えることができました。ありがとうございます。さて、お待たせしているバイオハザードの最新作なんですが、もう少しだけ、あと瞬きするぐらいの間だけお待ちいただければと思います。それでは、これからもバイオハザードシリーズよろしくお願いいたします。ありがとうございました。
Are we gonna get anything? Are you just telling us? Well, we're working on it, guys. Don't worry.
Thank you, Takeuchi-san, for that very special message. We cannot wait for when the time is right to share more leading into the anniversary of Resident Evil.
Okay.
Now it is time for the next big update for a beloved franchise.
WWE?
Let's rumble. Alex.
Oh, it's not. It's gonna be SNK. I think that's the fighter game. That it is. Or was it Street Fighter? God, I really don't know my... Yeah, there you go. All the other 3 characters I don't really know that well, so they didn't really click in my head. But the 4th one, Sagat, I was like, wait, hold up, that's not SNK.
Flag time, baby. Julia's ring. Get him, y'all.
This looks like a battle royale. It could just be a general multiplayer game. They're just not really showing cooperation with teammates or anything.
Countdown begins.
This looks alright. I don't know about a CTF focused game.
Adios.
Wish list now.
That was Last Flag, a new online action game from the new indie studio Night Street Games, which is the ultimate game of capture the flag set in the 1970s. As you saw, the closed alpha will be starting later this year. Next, we have a beautiful new trailer for a Souls-like action RPG game developed in China by Lenzi, Wuchang Fallen Feathers, which is launching on July 24th. Here's a look.
Damn, another one just a month away. Have they shown this off before? Maybe.
Is this bloodshed really what you wanted? Fate is all set in stone. You can't change how it ends.
I mean, the music's pretty intense. I like the music.
What will it take to finally awaken you?
And some of the monster designs are pretty cool. Those costumes are cool.
Gotta rescue them. This is what we gotta protect. We cannot choose when people's dreams get snatched up.
Find Inspector Death, find Rizzo, find Master Kill, find Jizzle, find Method, find ODB Break, find Killer, find Ghostface Killer.
Where is the Wu-Tang Clan?
Find them.
I don't know enough about the Wu-Tang Clan to know what the fuck to expect from this. What? Sure. That seems so random. Someone just yelled Wu-Tang forever.
Ghostface Killer is calling on you to rescue his Wu brothers. Wu-Tang Rise of the Receiver is a new co-op action RPG with anime-style fighting, and it's the debut title from the 53-member Brass Lion Entertainment. Now, here's a new look at Guild Wars 2, which has new updates, including player housing.
Dude, Guild Wars
and
2 is still alive?
This weekend, to celebrate SGF, you can take advantage of double XP all weekend long.
At this point, it should be like 10 times XP. Your game is fucking ancient. Where's Guild Wars 3?
Far from home, where shared struggles form fast bonds.
My greatest advantage? Adaptability. Their greatest weakness? Me. My story.
My story is yours.
I don't know. I don't even know, like, is it free to play or is it a subscription MMO still? Was it ever a subscription MMO? I truly don't know. What's up with a lot of these gacha game trailers? Or at least it feels like a gacha game, but a lot of them are just like silent. Not like literally no sound, but just like there's no dialogue, there's no telling us what the fuck's going on. It's just like, hey, here's a bunch of cute anime girls, and then they're also blowing everything up with giant weapons. And that's cute, but there's a lot of them already at this point. And it's getting really hard to tell which one is which.
You're never gonna guess what happened.
Why did they just yell out?
I came back. And I met Johnny Silverhand.
The Switch 2 came out yesterday, buddy.
Long story.
You can just go buy it right now.
Here is another game throwing back to a classic animation style. Enter a surreal world where you're a down-on-his-luck outcast who has to battle his inner demons, literally, in this action roguelike. Here's Into the Unwell.
Another relapse, huh? Get well soon. Maybe it's too much for someone like you.
You know what? I'm down for this. I thought it was going to be another like Hades
Delusional. It won't
clone, but it's a little bit
so easy.
closer into the action. This makes me think of more classic, like PS2 era kind of games.
Unwell.
Yeah, I'm down for it. Splitgate 2. I've been playing the beta for this. It's pretty fun.
Hey guys, I'm Ian.
I think it's supposed to come out
founder of 1047 Games.
Today.
When we started Splitgate in our dorm room, we just wanted to make a game we could play with our friends, and 20 million of you played with us. Now, with the help from our amazing community, we've built Splitgate 2. Why? Because I grew up playing Halo, and I'm tired of playing the same Call of Duty every year, and I wish we could have Titanfall 3. With Splitgate 2, we asked ourselves, how would we take portals to the next level? What if you could portal to entirely different worlds?
Like a
so
map?
we combined the action, movement, and gunplay of arena shooters with the scale and intensity of something much bigger. Splitgate Battle Royale launches free right now, and it's fucking awesome.
Splitgate Battle Royale? Excuse me? Excuse me?
Water placement, expertly done. This is the epitome of sport. They are splitting savants and jetpack geniuses. The movement is so fluid, so fast, you can't stop it, you can't catch.
Can he complete the comeback? He's going to try. He shoots. He gets the kill. Now that's how you pour
Is it a part of Splitgate 2? I'm very curious how this plays out. Because, like, I enjoy the regular Splitgate 2 already. And I like the idea of, like, traveling between maps all in one match. But that's a little different if it's a battle royale. Like, you just fucking drop in, and if you get unlucky, you just rest out.
Now we are honored to showcase the latest project from the talented minds at RGG Studio in Japan.
We'll have to try and play that later. The battle royale, that is. I don't know what studio this is, but this feels like a Yakuza game.
It's time I close my eyes till
Got a name?
Mako. Daito.
Daito. A Jap then, huh?
Don't I look like one?
You're not? So, what are you then?
Sana. 俺が知りてえや。
All right, Stranger Than Heaven. I don't know. Is this a Yakuza type game, or it just happens to look like
set
it?
in 1915, and now the full name has been revealed. Stranger Than Heaven, the brand new title from RGG Studio. This time it's now 1943, and knowing RGG, I'm sure more surprises are surely on their way. All right, well, we're almost done here, but we do have one final very special global game announcement to share with all of you who've been waiting. Today we've showcased a lot of projects from teams around the world, including many brand new studios, and we're proud of that. But this one comes from a studio that is no stranger to delivering blockbuster games time and again. When I first got a glimpse at this project last summer, I was absolutely blown away by the scale, scope, and ambition of this developer's vision.
That's a lot of buzzwords.
And while there are many places, really any place, this game could have been revealed, we are so deeply honored that we get to share it with the world right here at Summer Game Fest.
Who is this like L-type character? Detective. It's making me think of Evil Within.
Grace. Grace. Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Coming. If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel. I know that's where your mother was murdered. Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past. Grace.
I don't think you should have gone to face the past. Maybe you just let it go.
Stay close.
They're coming. I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
What the fuck? That's a bit.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep
blew up the city.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
I think this is Evil Within 3. Or this is Resident Evil 9. Oh, fuck it. Requiem. It is Resident Evil 9. Oh, shit. Why did they do a bait? Why did they bait us in the middle of the Summer Game Fest? Like, oh, hold on a little bit. We'll tell you more later. And later is just 20 minutes later.
Resident Evil Requiem. And it will be playable to fans this August at Gamescom, where we'll also be hosting Opening Night Live on Tuesday, August 19th. Resident Evil Requiem marks a bold shift for the franchise, both in tone and gameplay, and today's reveal isn't just about survival horror. Expect high-stakes cinematic action too, with much more to share soon leading up to its launch on February 27th, 2026.
I mean, hell yeah. Fuck yeah, more Resident Evil. Although, we had leaks saying that it was going to be another Leon game, and I'm a little bummed out that it's not a Leon game.
Summer Game Fest show. Let's thank our co-host, Lucy James. Didn't she do a great job, everyone?
I also kind of got myself hyped up for an Evil Within 3.
Good job. Lucy got to see the trailer.
Tangle Gameworks still exists. They could do it.
You kept that so secret.
Very top secret. All good. All right. Well, there's much more Summer Game Fest to come. Make sure to visit summergamefest.com to see a listing of all the digital events this weekend. You can watch and to highlight even more games, including the Xbox Games Showcase on Sunday. And stay tuned online to see coverage of many of the playable games at Summer Game Fest Play Days that's taking place this weekend in LA.
And make sure to stay tuned for Day of the Devs, which is coming up next with additional new reveals from incredible independent studios around the world and deeper looks at some of the independent games we showcased today. Thanks so much, everyone.
Awesome.
Heck yeah.
Thanks to you, Lucy. Great job.
I'll probably have to watch the Day of the Devs later. I'm really hungry.
We'll see you at Gamescom.
I've been waiting to just get up and go get food. Well, we had some decent game I wish I had been like typing it up, but I don't have like 2 monitors, so I'm just kind of locked in on the one screen here. But heck yeah, Resident Evil 9. We got an Atomic Heart 2. That's exciting. I'm glad that they. Oh my God! Why is it fucking so loud suddenly? Jesus! Ow! I bet that made a lot of other people jump. Hold on. No, okay, all right. No Half-Life, no Telltale, no Silksong coming up, trust. My ears, there it is. It took a little bit. That was so loud suddenly. Yeah, I was kind of hoping for some bigger game reveals in terms of just I'm really chomping at the bits for some real classic other series. Like I said at the beginning of that, I want a fucking Halo. I want Halo. Give me a Halo pack. Damn it.
Feeling bored with your video games?
Microsoft, you still exist. You still have Xbox. Give us that. You got Gears of War on the way. Why can't I have a Halo 7 on the way? All right. Obviously, there's still the Xbox Game Showcase coming up in a few days, so I'll just have to hold on for that. We'll see what ends up happening. But yeah, other stuff as well. Still, we had some good things. I'm definitely going to go back and check some of them out, because we did have a couple of shadow drop things. I think the one that I will have to check out the soonest would be the Splitgate Battle Royale. What the hell is going on with that? I thought they were going to announce that they were doing a campaign for Splitgate, which I would be down for. I'd be down for a Splitgate campaign. That kind of teaches you a little bit about the universe a little bit more. You do something a little bit crazy in the background. They did mention Titanfall, and that they want a Titanfall 3 or something. But all right, that was a solid Summer Game Fest. Again, I'm going to have to go back and kind of look through things, but we've got a lot of stuff on the way, and there's a few games coming out just around the corner, literally July and August, that look pretty exciting. So hopefully you enjoyed the Summer Game Fest with me. Again, I'm going to have to look through what was there, and then I think I will probably go and watch some of the other showcases as well. You have this Day of the Devs one going on here, but again, I'm going to go get food, so I'll save that for the future and maybe watch some of them more back to back. But for now, thank you for watching the Summer Game Fest, and let me know what y'all think. What did you think about the Summer Game Fest? What are you excited for out of the stuff that was shown here? I think we're getting a lot of Dark Souls type, dark fantasy games, and it just doesn't seem to be ending. There's just a whole bunch of them. But hey, you also got Code Vein 2s. We are getting some sequels. They're just not of the ones that I was expecting. This looks like a Deception game, but who knows? Anyways, I will get some food, and thank you guys for watching this video, especially if you've been with me the whole 2 hours. Have a good one.